Nessa girl, where is Iyanla Vanzant when you need her? Child, now I know I must be the last person on earth that's seen this Black Chyna and Tokyo Toni fight situation on Black Chyna's show, but we gonna have to talk about this shit. Now, listen, I was laying in the bed yesterday, and the shit, I'm not gonna pretend like I had not seen the little 15-second snippet or that it had not kept playing in my background as background noise, but I was trying my hardest to stay away from it. Then I was on Facebook and somebody sent me something that said full-length Black Toni or Black Chyna fight. And my dumb ass clicked it. And Lord, when I tell you it was Trainwreck TV, it is Trainwreck TV. What is wrong with the people? The thing is, I don't even think, well, I was gonna say, I don't even think Iyanla can fix them. Iyanla was the only person qualified to fix that situation. And in the words of Cecil and Eugene from Married to Medicine, when you open up a can of worms like that, you gotta make sure you have the tools to be able to put the lid back on that can of worms. That fight situation was an embarrassment. It was a mess. It was indicative of a larger problem. And I don't even begin to know where to start. I feel like if Iyanla Vanzant was around, that she would say, Tokyo Toni, you are the root of the problem. Toni was so disrespectful to Chyna. And I made a couple notes, because I'm not going to make this long and lengthy. I made a couple notes. I just want to make this a learning lesson for us. Then we're going to talk about ASAP Rocky really quickly. First and foremost, I wanted to say Tokyo Toni is a product of her environment. Alright? And I keep calling this out, y'all, as I go on this journey so I can help us realize why we do some of the things that we do. And when I say us, I'm just talking about inner city people, period. Many of us come from environments that the moment somebody says something to you, your first line of defense is to jump up. What you said? I beat your ass. Bitch, what you said? I know better. I come from that same environment. And it took me being 10, 12, 13 years removed from that environment for me to realize that that is not appropriate conflict resolution for adults. I don't give a good goddamn if somebody called you and your mama names from across the room. What you said, bitch? Bitch, come outside. I beat your motherfucking ass. I don't let no bitch try me. Fuck that shit, fuck. We don't do that no more. Agreed, agreed. It's improper if you somebody that think the minute somebody says something to you, you're supposed to jump up and fight. Newsflash, you're ghetto, you're ignorant, it's low class, but it may not be your fault. Just like myself, I did not know no better. No one had shown me any better. So that's what you see with Tokyo Toni. To see a grown woman, because Toni has got to be, I mean, look, quiet as it's kept. There might be Brenda who had a baby when Tupac was talking about. Tokyo probably had Chyna when she was 12, which probably makes her 37. So shit, she probably don't know no better either. But comedy aside, Tokyo got to be in her 40s, if not her early 50s. That's unacceptable. Number two, I'm not gonna lie to you. Black Chyna should have mopped the floor with Tokyo Toni ass. She should have beat the dog shit out of Tokyo Toni. And I know some of y'all not gonna agree, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not with that toxicity. You're not about to abuse me. You're not about to violate my personal space. Fuck all that. I should have went to another room. Fuck all that. You know, she shouldn't hit her. She should restrain her. First of all, I'm not motherfucking moving in my own goddamn house. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all black folks, y'all get caught up in how you was raised, all this toxic ass learned behavior. Number one, I don't give a fuck if you my mama, if you the goddamn pope. You not gonna disrespect me in my house. You not gonna stand in my kitchen that I pay for on a platform that's paying both of our bills and run up in my motherfucking face consistently and incessantly. It's not happening. And do you understand the level of violation that is? We in the black community are taught, when you get your house, you can do whatever you want to do. But as long as you in my house. So we wear being in our own house with a badge of honor. This is mine. We are also taught that no one is to disrespect you in your own home. The level of violation, I felt violated for Chyna in her home. And I'm going to tell you something, she a better woman than I ever, because I'd have been punched Tokyo ass in her fucking face. You want to run up in my face and act like a goddamn high school student, your ass will get treated like a damn high school student. Her mama is wrong. Number two, I commend Chyna for saying, and this is why I'm going to break the cycle, because my children will not see this. Your mama carried on like, your mama, I don't know all of Tokyo Toni's story, but it reads very Frankie Lyons to me. It reads very what we've been seeing on Iyanla thus far to me. Drunked out, cracked out, nigga out. I heard Chyna when she said, her mama said, I've been married from the time I was 18 until the time I was whatever for 20 years. I'm thinking the mama was going to say to one husband, bitch, you had 3 of them. Which means Chyna was absolutely right. You chose these fucking men over your damn child. Let me tell you something. I would be curious to know Tokyo Toni's story. I believe everything that's coming out of Chyna's mouth. Now, do I believe that Chyna is disrespectful to Tokyo Toni at times? Perhaps. You know what I'm saying? But the fruit don't fall far from the tree. She's acting out, but she feel the way she do because she hurt. She's hurt. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna stab at me. Listen. Ma'am, your daughter turned out to be a stripper. And one who bounced from man to man in order to make, she claims she worked so hard for her work ain't honest, but it's paying all her bills in the meantime, in between time. I mean, you don't just land from wholesome household into strip club. I'm sorry, y'all can attack me and challenge me on that later. But Toni, something had to have happened. You and this girl's relationship did not just get this way. And I hate, the producers call y'all to the kitchen to have a conversation. Chyna moves the chairs, but she need to face me. She need to face me. And you could tell all of that is born from the fact that you feel inferior and you don't feel like a mother. So you're trying to force your authority upon her. And quite frankly, it's too late. It's too late. Like, at this point, you're only Tokyo Toni because she's Black Chyna. She don't need you. And you weren't there for her in the way a mother should be. And you feeling bad. And now instead of dealing with it and turning that shit inward, you doing all this fussing and carrying on. And it looks bad. Chyna, I don't know why and how you even allowed this shit to get on TV. Number 3. Chyna, you should have did Love and Hip Hop LA. So for those of y'all who don't know, Black Chyna turned down Love and Hip Hop LA because they would not offer her the type of money that she wanted to tell her story. Here's why she should have did Love and Hip Hop LA. Number 1, it was already an established franchise that had the roadmap and blueprint for your type of life, right? Number 2, we all know you might not get the type of money that you want your first season coming into these Housewives, Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hops. But you come in, you turn the numbers, and you fucking renegotiate for the type of money that you want. Number 3, you, your mama, your life, and them whack-ass friends you got on your show are just not that interesting alone. You aren't. You aren't. Like, you needed an ensemble cast of established characters that you could have played off of. I'm sorry, I have nothing against your 2 friends. Personally, I don't know them. I have not seen much of them. As somebody who has sat in this television review space for 10 years now, the shit is boring. Like, it is whack. And you are going to continuously be placed in the situation where you have to fuss with your mama for TV ratings. And these people do not care anything about y'all. They know that y'all relationship is very contentious, and they know that all they need to do is strike a small little match to set that shit ablaze, and they will continue to do it in order to get what they want. Lastly, what the fuck is Zeus? I have never heard of Zeus. Is it an online channel? Is it a TV channel? And I refuse to believe some channel that I do not know can give you more money than VH1 and Mona. It was just a bad look all around. And the thing about it is, Black Chyna, it feel like since your pussy been branded as whole pussy, you know, like kind of not good pussy, that you've been making bad moves ever since. Like, don't get in no, first of all, don't get in any more relationships with any entertainers or athletes, number one. That's number one. Number two, jump on the latest trend. Jump on that Sierra trend. Go to Harvard for real. And if you can't go to Harvard, go to ICDC College, ma'am. Go to hair school. Like, Black Chyna, you've got to rebrand your whole situation. Because I'm going to tell you something. This whole era, video whole era, music whole era, reality TV whole era, whole on the corner era, stripper whole era, Instagram whole era, YouTube whole era, hey whole era is on its way out. And believe you me, leading the charge, first to get dropped, are going to be the ones who help curate this environment, which are the Black Chynas, the Amber Roses. You see, Kim Kardashian jumped off that train early. She was the one leading the trend. No tea, no shade. You know what I'm saying? She was the one leading the trend. You see, she done been hopped off. Mama done been hopped off and done turned into something that was more marketable for the long term. A business professional. Black Chyna, it ain't no reason why your ass ain't selling all the bundles. It ain't no reason why you don't own Black Chyna's Chinese takeout. It ain't no reason why Super Cent got all the millions, but you got the platform 900 bigger than hers, and that you didn't like mimic her or beat her to the punch. That girl built her empire without having half the money and none of the damn influence that you had. What is you over there doing? Somebody need to... I didn't even want to disrespect you the way I was about to. But just in case somebody else want to use the joke later, I was going to say, you need to pull them dicks out your coochie and let one of them knock you upside the head and knock some sense into your head. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad. And the fact that you keep... I don't know, I mean... I was doing all this talking and it just clicked. Like, I get it. I get it. It's like Iyanla told Evelyn, you've been positively rewarded for negative behavior. You know, at this point, there's nothing else for you to do but be a hoe and a circus clown. Because it means more to you to hold on to all them damn cars and this big ass rental home in Calabasas that you were scared your mama was going to get you evicted out of, than for you to just get it together. Like, get it together. And like they say, trouble don't last always, money don't either. I just pray for the sake of you and your children that your story don't never be, let me tell you what I used to have. Let me talk about what I used to have. Like, I hope your investment portfolio is so motherfucking nasty that you could walk away from this show today or tomorrow and be good. Moving right along, ASAP Rocky, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. I think ASAP Rocky ass should shit over there in Sweden, and damn, I ain't gonna say he should rock. He don't deserve the rock, but he damn sure don't deserve no sympathy or no help. ASAP Rocky got his ASAP looking ass on the damn internet and said, you know, he can't relate to racism and the struggle that he live in Calabasas, okay? But now you want all our black resources and all our black asses that can relate to the struggle to help put some pressure on whomever to get your ass out of damn prison in Sweden. Here's the thing, right? And President Trump is so smart. here is why I now think it's going to be hard for anybody running against him to win. His number one strategy: cater to the lowest common denominator, the lowest education level person in the U.S. Which proves to me it's more dummies than it is people who can think. And so, by President Trump getting in, this is another great opportunity for him to say, look, I'm not racist. I helped bring A$AP Rocky home and put Diamond and Silk Shanae on TV to tell you about it. What is he doing in that instance? Catering to the lowest common denominator. You know, a black person with damn 2 credits of English at Miami-Dade Community College can see what it is he's doing, but you're going to have this young, dumbass iTunes generation that's going to fall for it, and better yet, you're going to have these ignorant ass white folks. Oh, I wish I just lived in a space where I could say CRACKERS out loud with the vitriol in which I wanted to say it in this moment. You're going to have all these ignorant ass white folks saying, look, he's not racist, he brought A$AP Rocky home. Look, he's not racist, he used Diamond and Silk and brought them home. You'll have all these people citing he's not racist simply because he did this one act. And this man knows what he is doing. He has mastered the art of getting attention and catering to his base. You know, this man truly is going to be a business case study in an MBA course on marketing when this presidency is over, because he is genius when it comes to marketing and social media and just starting these campaigns to fit his agenda. And quite frankly, I don't think it is hard to do what Donald Trump does. You just have to lack all moral integrity. And since he does, it makes it very easy for him to do this kind of stuff with no regard. Biden, Harris, whomever, I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna have to play high but swing low. They are going to have to swing low in order to beat this man. He has introduced a new level of politics to this game. They're going to have to talk about Melania. They're going to have to talk about how she's a whore. She's a whore. They're going to have to talk about, just like that, whore, not a hoe, a whore. You know, a whore is worse than a hoe. You know, a hoe is just your homegirl who went home from the club with a nigga last night. You can kiki, but a whore, you was born with that demon in your blood. They're going to have to call his kids ugly. They're going to have to call him a pedophile for wanting to fuck his daughter. They're going to have to go there. And a classy-based woman like Kamala Harris not going to do it. Joe Biden got too much. They're not going to do it. So then I'm going to have to do it. But fuck A$AP Rocky and freedom children in them concentration camps and everything. And better yet, free Black Chyna from her contract and put her on Love and Hip Hop LA. That's where we want to see her. So she can fight Miss Nikki Baby and fight Hazel Leo. She ain't even on there. Nevertheless, this shit done got ignorant. So I'm finna get off of here. Bye. Ignorant ass shit done fucked around and made me ghetto again.